M to the power 4.
All right, so we're here inside. We have Mikael Ford from Central Trinidad, the drummer with Uptown Fascinators, and we just decided to feature drummers from some of the bands from Panorama 2020, which was a real exciting year. This year, Uptown Fascinators won, and the arranger was OJ. OJ is a student at UTT, and so is Mikhail. That's my alma mater as well. UTT, big up the UTT posse. Yeah. Representing all the teachers like Smooth and Sion, Mia, Josh. So we have in-house here with us at M4, Mikhail Ford. So Mikhail, tell us a little bit about yourself, when you started drumming.
Well, I must say, thanks for having me here. Yeah, so as you all know, my name is Mikael Ford. I'm currently a student of the University of Trinidad and Tobago, and to be honest, I started drumming in church around the age of 11, so that's about, say...
2 years ago.
Nah, about 8 years, yeah. Okay. Yeah, so about 8 years ago, yeah, and and it's only since I've joined UTT where I got that culture shock to actually make me take it seriously to the next level.
For real?
So you could say I've been playing drums seriously for 4 years, because I'm currently in my 4th year at the university.
All right, nice. That's amazing. That's amazing. So the university is really what... Yeah, so you entered the university not really knowing what you wanted to do, if you wanted to take drums serious. That's what you're saying?
How to say it? I had a passion for music.
Right.
But my approach to it was more or less not where it needed to be at the time.
Right.
Yeah.
So the schooling is what helped you narrow in and get that focus.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So what make you play for Pan then? Like what, coming from church and Pan, because the church and the steel band and carnival by extension have a long history of contention, like Sinners is playing church and it's only drinking and smoking in that panyard. What make you go into the panyard then?
Well, to be honest, I'm grateful for having a understanding mom. She understands what I do, right? And then to be honest, I wasn't much into Pan. I had no idea what was required for drumming for Pan. And it's only in my 2nd year is when OJ came to me and asked me if I wanted, to help him out on that season. And at first I was rather hesitant because first it was like, it's not my style, it's not, something I would do. But then he was like, bro, try it, and you never know what could happen. So eventually I said yes. And that year, I learned a lot in terms of what is required for Panorama style drumming, because it's totally different to what I've been accustomed to.
Mm-hmm.
And where in terms of approaching certain fills, certain grooves, is like, it's not the same way you will approach any regular everyday song.
Yeah? Right.
So really, it was more or less OJ giving me that push into the Pan arena. Also, Marcus Ash.
Yeah, I know Marcus.
When he asked me to play with Silver Stars stateside.
Oh, nice.
At first I had him turn him down because the same reason, just wasn't my style.
Right.
But he eventually convinced me, and I eventually said yes. And looking back at it, I actually do not regret saying yes to it, because I must say, I'm over those past 2 years I'm playing for Pan. I have learned a lot, I've grown a lot as a musician, and I have a great appreciation for a Panorama style drumming.
Wow, that's amazing for me. I've been playing Pan and drums all my life, and it's amazing that within the last 4 years, the first 2 of the 4, you started to get a little serious, and then you jump into Pan. You're still playing church?
Yeah.
Right, so you're playing in church, then you're playing in Pan, and then you end up on the big stage for Panorama. So let's talk about that. Like how how did it feel like being on that stage final night? The bright lights come on, the pan knock, you get frightened, you drop your sticks. Well, what was that experience like?
Well, to be honest, it's a feeling that is hard to describe because it's like, how to say it? When we were on the drags, you know, they call it the drags, right? Right, and we rehearsing the song over and over, and we taking certain parts, drawing it slow, drawing it fast. You know, the vibe was cool and mellow, but somehow, when we started to roll towards the stage, I don't know, but my whole aura, my whole, you know, vibe just changed, and I was like, bro, you're actually here in the
Wow.
finals. And it's not like you're here in the finals, you know, but like, everybody's like, I'm here in the finals, and there are a lot of people who are saying that this band is the band
To
that,
win.
yeah, to win,
Yeah.
you know. So in that moment, I was like, okay, please don't mess up, you know. And in my head, I'm going through all the fills, all the stops, all the crucial parts, you know. And well, I'm thankfully at the side. I had my brother and my dad who was there supporting.
Nice family.
And they were there, you know, and keeping me calm, you know, and keeping me in check, you know. And then when we finally reached onto the stage, I was like, whew, okay, this is it.
Mm-hmm.
One shot, one go. And, well, now the rest is history.
The rest is history. All right. Well, as we at this point here, I mean, I could ask you to play along with the song, you know, and show us what you used, some of the tools that you used to execute OJ's arrangement, you know, which was I Don't Mind?
Yes, I don't mind, yeah.
All right, nice. So we have the arrangement of OJ, I Don't Mind, with Mikhail Ford on the drums. Yeah. There we have it. The winning small band performance by Mikhail Ford. All right. I liking that. You all right? You like?
Yeah.
Yeah, like you be like sweating,
Yeah.
freezing cold.
It's been a while since I played this song, yeah.
Oh, all right, cool. And that's something that, we doesn't really talk about, the endurance and stamina. I mean, people just think that pan yards and pan sides practice too much. But you have to practice that much to build up the endurance for that 8 minutes of music. It's almost 30 hours, 40 hours of just constant practice to get that,
And somehow, no matter how long you practice, as you reach on the stage, the vibe that takes you on the stage is way more intense than when practicing.
Everything you practice.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that was incredible. I hear some real nice things in there. There was a pattern that you play that I hear a lot of bands from Port of Spain using, and I have to track down who was the person. It may be Soca from Renegades, but it's a pack tack dugu dugu dugung pack.
Oh, yeah.
Tack tack dugu dugu dugung. Where you get that rhythm from?
To be honest, that was Javin's idea,
Right.
Because OJ said he wanted, in that minor section, he wanted something different, and he wanted something that could still keep the drive, but still give a different feel.
You could just demonstrate it again
Yeah.
so we could hear what it was.
So, so it was...
Definitely that's one of the staples that you used to hear in a lot of Port of Spain bands. Because I remember when I was younger, I used to come to town for schools. I went to the Brass Institute, and I used to walk down to Caribtoke to listen to Gregory and them playing. I used to walk around, and that was something that you would hear only Port of Spain drummers playing. And one of my friends, like, these are real blast men, the panel, be like, you only making noise whole day, making noise, right? And one of the older men was like, yo, you're playing some tongue chops there, boy. And he's not even a drummer or anything, but because he's being Port of Spain, he understood when I started to absorb those tongue chops in my playing now, and you played some real nice sections in there that, we could go in depth and talk about, but I would really like people to go in the comments and ask about some of the things that he would have implemented, because playing with a percussionist like Javin, who has a lot of experience in Panorama, and playing with OJ, who has worked under Duvo and worked in Tobago, worked with a lot of the top bands, you would have gotten a real, a thick version of drumming in a real short period of time now.
Very short.
And I hearing it in your playing, and I love it. Even with the intensity and the volume that you're playing at, a lot of people think that, you could just go in a Panorama side and play, but many drummers fail at that, and this is a small band. We didn't talk about 100, 120.
Medium and large.
Yeah, where the ball, hey, we can't hear you, play louder, we can't hear you up in the back. So, Mikhail, thanks a lot for coming through, bro.
Yeah, man.
And, guys, I really want you all to check in, ask some questions down, because this is young knowledge that coming at you here. So you have any closing words or anything, any words of wisdom for the people?
Well, what I would say is that if you're into music, or say drumming, to be specific, one thing to always remember is that keep practicing, and like, even though you think you may not get anywhere or reach anywhere, just trust the process,
Trust the process, yo. You hear that? The words of Mikhail Ford. So, guys, thanks very much for logging in. Look out for more Panorama Drummers 2020. M4, big up. Carousel, big up Musicians Paradise. Oh, wait, no, I forget. Oh, sorry.
I am from a place.
Musicians Paradise sent us some little gifts, in this hard COVID time that we facing now. you know, drummers not really making any money, musicians not making any money. So, you know, the guys at Musicians Paradise said, hey, you know, let's give these guys something in their hands so that they could walk away with. You could clean up your cymbals, because, I mean, yeah. You know, you got just on the ride there, you know, you could just, you know what I mean? So this is for you. It's from Vita Percussion. This, I know you like to play with heavy sticks because you're a strong man. You know, so you ain't gonna break them in the next Panorama. And some felts, Zildjian cymbals, even though we have a mixture here, Sabian, Zildjian, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know what
Yeah, but if you clean it, you might see the yeah, you know, you might see the name on it or something, you know. So from Musicians Paradise, and we are Carousel, we use Lubex. You know, even though a lot of mechanics use it on cars, we use it to clean up the kit, clean up the brass, clean up the steel, you know, get rid of some of the rust. We're gonna break down this whole kit because it spends a lot of time in air condition, and that's what causes it to rust up. So we're gonna break down this whole kit and use our Lubex, you know, made by Carousel, to just shine up and get all the parts nice and spick and span again. So Mikhail, thank you very, very much, my brother.
Pleasure being here, man.
You know, people log in M4 Drummers Panorama 2020. Thank you very
I
much.
don't really care where you come from. Just come and have some fun in the sun.